Hello and welcome to Yachad's Kitchen. Today we're going to be cooking a citrus fish. The fish is already cooked, but we want to make it with essential oils. We want to use the doTERRA essential oils, not just to flavor, because yes, you could use lime or you could use lemon peel and you could get your flavors, but let's remember that what we get from the essential oils is the most valuable aspects of the properties of that fruit, vegetable, or herb. So I always like to refer to the essential oils books. I don't claim myself to be an expert. I'm always learning and I'm loving learning. And I'm going to go through with you these three that we're going to be using today. And I'm going to show you just how you yourself in your home could open up the page and look at bergamot, look it up and see what's going on. So we have here the common primary uses. Down here we have the properties. So the properties of bergamot, for example, which you can see from the photo here, looks like a lemon or a lime or a combination of the two. Properties are analgesic, antibacterial for strep and staph infection, anti-infectious, anti-inflammatory, antiparasitic, antiseptic, antispasmodic, digestive, neuroprotective, sedative, and uplifting. And if you smell bergamot, you will certainly agree with that. The common uses for bergamot are agitation because it calms, brain injury, colic, depression, emotional stress, environmental stress, infection, mental stress, performance stress, physical energy, physical stress, PMS, rheumatoid arthritis, used as a sedative and against stress. So that's for the bergamot, and that's one of the citrus flavors that we're going to be adding. We're going to be working today also to put in a few drops into the fish sauce with lime. Lime has the properties of antibacterial, antiseptic, antiviral, restorative, and a tonic. Common uses: bacterial infections, fever, gum and grease removal, like in the kitchen or from your clothing, and on the skin it can be revitalizing. The other one that we're going to be having in my fish lunch is lemongrass. The primary uses for lemongrass is air pollution, airborne bacteria, carpal tunnel syndrome, cholesterol, cramps or Charlie horse, cystitis, bladder infection, diuretic, edema, fleas, frozen shoulder, gastritis, Graves' disease, Hashimoto's disease, hernia, improved vision, lactose intolerance, lymphatic drainage, mental fatigue, muscular dystrophy, paralysis, purification, strengthens the retina, sprains, strained muscle, tissue repair, urinary tract infection, varicose veins, whiplash, ligaments, and wounds. The properties of lemongrass are analgesic, antibacterial, anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, insect repellent, revitalizer, sedative, tonic, and vasodilator. And delicious. So if you just want to have a nice flavor, great. If you want to read in this kind of a book about the science of essential oils and the terpenes and the chemical constituents and everything that makes it this way, all scientifically based, all applied to our historical world and our lives, I welcome you to go to www.selfcareu.org and go on to the section, the tab for essential oils. Click on doTERRA, buy yourself a few, experiment with them yourself, use them in your kitchen, use them on your wounds, and use them on your heart, and feel your emotional elevation in every way possible you can imagine. doTERRA will enhance your life. And I'm gonna go eat my fish. Now, because we want to have the seasoning flavor be in the food and not lost, I'm going to put it directly into the sauce and then just stir it around a little bit. You're getting 2 or 3 drops of each one of the flavored oils that we're looking for. And we're just going to spin that around a little bit, and I can turn over the fish pieces that have already been cooked. Now the fish can sit in the sauce, and I am absolutely sure that the flavoring that I'm already smelling will absolutely enhance. Now, another alternative for your fish sauce, if you'd like to thicken it, is to use organic chia seeds. and grind them in a coffee grinder. And then you can pour the chia into this sauce that we've made that has the heavy flavoring with the lime, the lemongrass, and the bergamot. And what the consistency of the chia will do is it will absorb and it will expand and it will thicken. So now it's been about 30 seconds and you can see already how thick this is getting. And in a minute or two it will be very much thicker, and the protein in the chia is very high, very, very healthy. Chia is something that I like to recommend as a superfood, and I suggest that you use it along with your doTERRA essential oils to enhance the nutritional value of your foods. There you go, version 2 with chia seeds to thicken the sauce. Well, it's been about 5 minutes that the fish has been sitting in the sauce, and I want to show you how nicely it's thickened. You can see how thick this is. And that can remind you that you don't need to use white flour. You can also use chia in your soups and any other recipe where you need some thickener. You can see how nice and thick this is, so you can enjoy the essential oils flavor. And you can actually get the benefits of the lime, the lemongrass, and the bergamot so that they are easy to eat and they're all right there in your sauce. Make it a beautiful day and take care of yourself.